Good Wednesday afternoon, everybody. This is Stephen Ray. Hope all is well wherever you guys are watching this from. As you can see, we have a multitude of tornado warnings across Mississippi, and this does include the areas within the Meridian metro area on the northwestern side. We also have one for Quitman, Mississippi, and then down here towards the Raleigh and Bay Springs, Mississippi area as well. Getting down here to Collins, Taylorsville, and then, of course, we've got a tornado warning that includes the Hattiesburg area. And further west, we've got one that includes the Macomb, Mississippi area right now. So this is a pretty serious situation that we have ongoing across the state of Mississippi right now. Now, the one that is up here near the Meridian and on the northwest side of Meridian does have a confirmed tornado with it right now. And like I said, it is observed, and this one has been on the ground ever since the Hickory, Mississippi area as it crossed the 20 corridor over there close to Hickory, Mississippi, towards the Newton, Mississippi area, and now it's sitting over here northwest of Meridian. And let me put on the velocity data, or the correlation coefficient, and we will see where this thing is. And there, of course, is what's left of your tornado that is right here, just off to the east of Decatur, Mississippi. And it is basically crossing the state line right now. However, it does not look as tight as it once was. So that is the northernmost storm. I do see that they have posted a tornado warning now for the Laurel area, but I can give Laurel the all clear. Actually, there are two areas of rotation within that storm. You've got one that is developing back here towards Laurel, and then you've got another one up here that is just north of the drawing thing right there, and this one right here is close to the Heidelberg area. And then, of course, you've got this other one that is really close to Hattiesburg and Petal, and this one is coming down here towards the Mars Hill area, also near Hattiesburg and Petal. Now, this one looks like it's going to stay on the southeast side of Hattiesburg. And it's going to stay, like I said, on the southeast side of Hattiesburg. But I still want you guys in your safe place, especially if you are right there in the city in the heart of Hattiesburg, Mississippi right now. Now, let me see. Okay, so these are the counties that are underneath tornado warnings. You've got a tornado warning for Jasper and Smith counties. That is a tornado that was located over Raleigh. You've got a tornado warning that includes Covington, Jasper, Jones, and Smith counties. You got another tornado warning that includes Jefferson, Davis, and Lawrence County in Mississippi, and a tornado warning that includes Marion County in Mississippi. And there, of course, is the updated scan, and your tornado is going to be sitting right close to the Palmer's Crossing area right now. Also, down here towards the Mars Hill. And if you were on the University of Southern Miss campus or near Petal or near downtown, I want you guys in your safe place right now. As you can see, there is the University of Southern Miss right there. There is Highway 98. And this thing is going to be crossing near the William Carey University right now also near the old airport road. This is going to be the area of rotation that is coming over this area right now. Let me flip over here to the correlation coefficient. And the good news is I'm not seeing anything that would indicate that this thing is down on the ground. Now, the tornado warning, hold on. Hold on. Okay, so the tornado warning has been canceled for Jasper and Smith counties, and that one is going to be for the one that is located over Raleigh. So let me back out and show you guys that Raleigh, Mississippi is no longer under a tornado warning because they have canceled that warning for Raleigh, Mississippi. And but you can see that we've got multiple tornado warnings. One that's sitting over Collins right now that is radar indicated. We got one that is north of Laurel, another one that is sitting here in between Quitman and Heidelberg, Mississippi. And then, of course, you've got this other one that is over here in Macomb, Mississippi as well. And the good news is all of these are radar indicated except this one up here that is north and to the west of Meridian right now over in the Chunky community, just north of the Interstate 20 corridor right now. Let me see. Okay, all of the ones other than this one are still radar indicated. Now, good news is I'm not seeing anything that would indicate that this thing is still down up here close to Meridian, Mississippi. Okay, we've got a report of a rotating wall cloud down here in Hattiesburg. Let's see. Hold on. We have a report of a rotating wall cloud at the intersection of US 49 and WSF Tatum Road moving to the north. Okay, so I'm going to try to find that down here in really close. Now, that is a pretty tight couplet right there on the eastern side of Hattiesburg. Now, if you are over here towards the areas of West Hattiesburg, over here towards the Turtle Creek Mall. This is going to stay off to the east of you. However, if you were over here towards the 42 corridor, or if you're along the 49 corridor or Tatum Road, that is the area right now that we do have a rotating wall cloud. And I'm trying to find that. Now, it has crossed. Okay. So the one up here, so I'm gonna have to bounce between all of these because we've got so many going on right now. The one to the north up here, they are still saying that it is observed, and that they are saying that it is for 12 miles northwest of Meridian. So it's going to be for this area right here, and it's going to be moving away from the city of Meridian. So that is the area that is still on the ground near the Martin community. Martin. Yes, uh huh. I want to make sure I'm saying that correctly. So this is going to be the action right now is going to be near the Shucktown area and Martin, and then eventually the next big city could be DeKalb, Mississippi, if it holds together, and then eventually into Scuba, Mississippi as well. Hold on just a second. I'm going to hold on. Okay, sorry, I had to check some notes that are coming in right now. Okay, for those of you watching, Wanda, I do see your comment. Let me go back to the south here. uh, Kelly, I wanted to tell you that this is north. This is north of Meridian, Mississippi. All right, so let me just do this. All right, so what we got going on. We've got multiple tornado warnings right now out in the state of Mississippi. I'm going to back up. I'm going to reassess the situation. All right, sorry about that. We have a tornado warning that is for Laurel and Quitman, Mississippi. And this one is going to be paralleling the 59 corridor. Now, the actual tornado is going to be closer to the Quitman area up here towards the Stonewall and Enterprise, Mississippi area. And you've also got another one that is near Sandersville and Heidelberg. You've got another active tornado warning that includes Collins and Taylorsville, Mississippi. You've got a confirmed tornado on the ground north of Meridian near the Martin area up there in Mississippi, in Kemper and Lauderdale County, Mississippi. And we've also got a tornado warning coming out of Louisiana for Columbia, Mississippi, and then another one that includes Monticello and Prentice, Mississippi, and the one with the biggest population center around it is going to be this one on the southeast side of Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and it's actually right now sitting near the Petal, Mississippi area as we speak. So those are the areas of concern. And the reason that I'm focusing in on Hattiesburg is because they are the biggest population center as of right now that is underneath an active warning. Now, there are other warnings, like I said, over here towards Collins, Taylorsville, Laurel, but north of Laurel now, and then this one over here that is in between Monticello and Columbia, Mississippi. But the biggest right now, the biggest population center, and the reason that I'm focusing in is on Hattiesburg, is because that is a major hub city in Mississippi, and that's the reason that I'm focusing in on Hattiesburg, because that is the biggest population town that we currently have a tornado warning under. And the good news is it is still radar indicated at this time, and it is about to cross over the 42 corridor in the Evelyn Gandy Parkway. I hope I'm saying that correctly. But your tornado is going to be on the northeast side of Hattiesburg now. And so it's going to come over here towards a point near Macedonia, Mississippi, and then eventually get up here towards a point near Waynesboro, Mississippi, in between Waynesboro and Laurel, Mississippi, within the next few minutes. Now, I'm making sure that all of these other ones are still radar indicated. because we've got a lot going on right now. Now, this one up here, north of Meridian, is still observed, but the one over towards Monticello and Prentice, that one's still radar indicated. The one coming up towards Taylorsville, that one is still radar indicated. The one that is coming up 59 in between Sandersville and Heidelberg, that one is still radar indicated.
The National Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi has issued a tornado warning for Jones County in southeastern Mississippi until 2:15 p.m. CST. At 1:08 p.m. CST, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Macedonia, or near Petal, moving northeast at 35 mph. This dangerous storm will be near Ovett around 1:25 p.m. CST. Laurel and Ellisville around 1:30 p.m. CST. Tucker's Crossing around 1:35 p.m. CST. Mill Creek around 1:50 p.m. CST. Sandersville around 1:55 p.m. CST. Source radar indicated rotation. Hazards include tornado. EOT.
Okay, so that is the official warning that is coming out from the National Weather Service, and it is actually going to be for this storm that is north of Hattiesburg, and there, of course, is your brand new warning, and this does include Laurel, Sandersville, and Ellisville. So this one is a continuation of the tornado warning that is down here towards the Hattiesburg, Mississippi area. Now, let me read you off. This is for Jones County in southeastern Mississippi until 2:15. It is currently 1:11, so this one goes for a little bit more than an hour. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Macedonia, which is off to the east of Hattiesburg, or near Petal, moving to the northeast at 35 miles per hour. Now, here are your times. As you can see, Ovett at 1:25, which will be in about 15 minutes from now. Laurel and Ellisville, and that would be on the southeast side of the cities, around 1:30. Tucker's Crossings around 1:35. Mill Creek around 1:50. And Sandersville around 1:55. So once again, there are your destinations and their times of arrivals there for the tornado warning that is down here in Ellisville coming out of the Hattiesburg area. Now, I did want to also look at some other stuff. I do want to also mention that the one up in Kemper and Lauderdale is still observed. Okay. All right, so here's what we got going on. Here's what we got going on, folks. You got a tornado warning for a possible tornado that is near Columbia, Mississippi, moving northeast. That's tornado number 1. This is radar indicated. It will be coming up towards a point near Summerall within the next little bit. You've got another tornado warning that is southeast of Monticello, moving up towards Prentice, Mississippi. And this one is about to cross the 84 corridor. You've got another tornado warning that's coming out of Collins, Mississippi, heading up towards Taylorsville, and it is paralleling the 27 corridor, coming up towards the 28 corridor right now. You've got another tornado warning that is coming up towards Sandersville and Heidelberg. that is coming up and paralleling the 59 corridor, heading towards the Quitman, Mississippi area. You've got a third circulation that is coming out of Hattiesburg over near the Macedonia, Mississippi area, moving up towards Ellisville and Laurel, and especially if you are on the southeastern or eastern side of Ellisville and Laurel. And then, of course, you've got a confirmed tornado that is sitting on the Kemper and Lauderdale County line, that is coming up here towards the Blackwater and the Cullum area up here in Mississippi. So those are the areas of concern. Now, I don't see anything on this that would indicate that this thing is still on the ground, but I'm not going to be one to call out the Weather Service. If they say it's still on the ground, it's still on the ground. So I'm going to take their word for it. This is going to be just north of Shucktown, moving into Lauderdale County. Right here. I apologize. The storm is coming out of Lauderdale, moving into Kemper. All right, so let me back up and say that the county down here in Meridian, that is Lauderdale. The tornado warning and the county for DeKalb and Scuba is for Kemper. So the tornado warning is sitting on the Lauderdale and Kemper County line, and it will be moving into Kemper County, and actually it's in Kemper County right now. So that is the one that is still observed up here in Kemper County, Mississippi, and it was sitting on the county line. However, the further north you go, the less potential you're going to have for tornadoes, because this area up in here from Philadelphia to Starkville to Columbus, Mississippi, you guys are in rain-cooled air. So your biggest tornado threat is, like I said, going to be down here in the Pine Belt area, basically south of the 20 corridor, and especially the further south you go towards the 59 corridor right now. So we are down to 7 active warnings, and at one time we did have 14. So we're down to 6 total warnings, and the strongest one that looks like is on the board right now is going to be this one that is sitting here towards Heidelberg, Mississippi, and I would bet that this thing is about to drop something right now, here in a very short time, if it's not already. It is crossing the interstate right now, in between Sandersville and Heidelberg, Mississippi, right now. We got another possible tornado that is sitting in between Taylorsville and Simpson along the 28 corridor. Here is this one that is coming out of Hattiesburg, and if you're in Hattiesburg, I can give you guys the all clear, because the tornado is actually out of your area. It has moved out of the county that Hattiesburg is in, and it has moved up into the areas of Ellisville and Laurel, Mississippi, and it is about to cross the 29 corridor or especially the Albert B. Shows Memorial Highway down here towards the field community down here in south central Mississippi. We've got another tornado warning that is radar indicated that is just off towards the east of Columbia, and it is sitting in between Columbia and Enon along the 98 corridor. And this thing is going to be moving up towards the Summerall area, and this one will stay west and northwest of Hattiesburg. And then, of course, you've got this other one right over here towards the Prentice, Mississippi area, and this one is going to hit Prentice dead on. Okay. Okay, good news. Let me back out, and we have good news. That the good news is that all of these now are radar indicators. That one has apparently lifted. So the one for Kemper is now radar indicated. So we are down to all radar indicated tornado warnings now, which means that we don't have any on the ground at the moment. However, they could drop a tornado at any time. So let me cut back on the radar. And you can see we got multiple supercell thunderstorms down here south of Meridian and south of the 20 corridor. Now, some of these... All right, folks, just as I say that, this bad boy right here is on the ground right here. The one that is coming out of Hattiesburg near Sandersville, Myrick, and Tucker's Crossings on the southern portion of Ellisville. This one is on the ground. So we have a confirmed tornado that is on the ground that is about to cross. There it is. There it is right there. And it is about to cross the 29 corridor near the Whitfield community down here near the Ovette, Mississippi area. This is for Jones County, and this one is until 2:15. So as soon as they update the warning, they just did, and it is observed. Confirmed tornado was located near Ovette, or 8 miles southeast of Ellisville, moving to the northeast at 35 miles per hour. This is a damaging tornado, radar confirmed tornado. Now it does look like that this one is going to stay on the southeast side of Ellisville and Laurel, but they still have Laurel getting this at around 1:30. So if you are down there in Ellisville, I want you to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. Now they've taken Ellisville out of the warning. Now they've taken Ellisville out of the warning. However, they've kept Laurel in just in case. Let me look at this from Mobile. And there it is. So there's your confirmed tornado that is sitting over Turner Road and North Pumping Station Road. That is where the actual tornado is sitting over right now, doing damage over Turner Road and North Pumping Station Road. Also along the Yvette Pedal Road area. That is the area of concern for a observed, confirmed tornado that is going to cross in between Union and Whitfield, closer towards the area of Monarch and Ovette, Mississippi. And this is north of Hattiesburg. And Hattiesburg is clear from any tornado warning right now. But this is going to be north of the city of Hattiesburg, and this is going to be closer towards the Miller's Crossing area, and also near Laurel, Mississippi as well. So this is a confirmed tornado, and this is the only confirmed tornado that we have on the ground right now. But you can see that we have multiple areas of rotation and multiple supercell thunderstorms. Down here in this region. And there, of course, there is your confirmed tornado that is sitting very, 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 very close to the Whitfield community, between Turner Road and the Ovette Circle Drive. This is where the tornado is actually picking up debris, and it is doing damage right now for an observed tornado down here in Jones County, Mississippi, moving to the northeast at 35 miles per hour. So if you are in Ovette, Mississippi, or if you are in Whitfield, Mississippi, get to a safe place right now. This is a confirmed tornado that is on the ground about to cross the Albert B. Shaw's Memorial Highway. And if it stays on that track, and it's gone. Alright, so what's left of the tornado is going to be sitting over the area right now, crossing 29, really close to Whitfield, Mississippi, also towards the Yvette, Mississippi area as well. No other warning is confirmed. You've got this one coming into Prentice along the 84 corridor in between White Sand and Prentice, Mississippi. You've got this one right here that is coming up on Columbia and Summerall, west of Hattiesburg. You've got this one that is observed, that is on the ground near Monarch and Ovette, Mississippi. You've got this one right here that is east of Taylorsville, Mississippi, and south of Bay Springs. And you've got this one right here that is sitting over the Heidelberg area, paralleling the 59 corridor, moving up in the direction of Meridian, Mississippi. And you've got this one that is still ragged right now, that is up here in Kemper County, just south of DeKalb, Mississippi. And that's it. That's all that we've got going on. Now, there are other areas of rotation that are coming south of Purvis, Mississippi. And we're going to have to watch this area again for Hattiesburg, because it could be coming up towards the areas of Mississippi in Hattiesburg within the next little bit. So we need to watch this one down here that is over Purvis, because it is heading towards Hattiesburg as well. It is on the same track, and actually, that one might actually be a little bit further west than the one that is up here near Ellisville. All right, let me back up. Let me back out. I got a brand new tornado warning that is going to include Meridian, Mississippi. And it is going to be for the storm that is coming out of Heidelberg right down here. So your brain, hold on, let me back out, take off the radar, and you'll see the new warning pop up right here. It goes just to the edge of downtown Meridian. It does include the Meridian Regional Airport. It's going to be for this area down here. It's going to be a new warning to replace this one that expires in 4 minutes. And this one, thank goodness, is radar indicated. We're waiting on it to officially pop up. Oh, there it is. All right, so there it is. There's your brand new tornado warning that does actually come through the city of Meridian, Mississippi. And it will be in Meridian, Mississippi at huh. What the? That's odd. They put Meridian in the warning, but they don't tell a time that it will be in Meridian. Back out. So it's going to be for this area right here, but that thing has fallen apart since they've just issued the warning. That thing was looking really good near Heidelberg, and it has fallen apart. Um, there's your area. And it's going to stay on the southeast side of Meridian, Mississippi. All right, there's the one that was near the Monarch that had the tornado warning that was observed. Hard to tell if that thing's still on the ground or not. I think it is. It could be. This thing could potentially still be on the ground, crossing the 15 corridor. South of Laurel, Mississippi. Okay, I'm interested in this one back here close to Purvis. Because that one is going to come up towards the city of Hattiesburg again. Let me look at it from Mobile. Can't see it. little bit. Okay. Got a brand new tornado warning that includes Bay Springs. There's your brand new tornado warning. And it is radar indicated. Now, this one right here, near Equipment, Mississippi, has wrapped back up. And that thing, we could potentially have something down on the ground with this one right here, about to cross the 18 corridor south of Pachuta. I think that could be a developing tornado right there, near Elwood, Mississippi, south of Pachuta, and just off towards the southeast of Quitman right now. So we very well could be having right now a confirmed tornado that is dropping with a CC right here close to Pachuta and just off towards the southwest of Quitman, Mississippi, about to cross the 18 corridor. And we're getting a brand new warning coming in. Okay. All right, for the one that is coming out of okay. So the tornado warning for this one has gone back to radar indicated. And because of that, they have issued a tornado warning for the areas of Whistler, Pleasant Grove, north of Waynesboro, Mississippi. And then you've got this one right here that could be about to drop a tornado that is sitting over Sable, Mississippi. So you got, with this storm right here west of Quitman, you got two areas of rotation with this one. You've got this one right here, and then you've got this one up here that is just off the screen up there. So let me, rotation number 1, rotation number 2. So both of these are probably going to stay south the meridian, which is good. All right, we got a tornado warning incoming from Meridian Station. Okay, we got a tornado warning incoming for DeKalb and Scuba, Mississippi. And there's your brand new warning, and this one does include the areas of Scuba, Mississippi, for this one right here, that has continued to be a menace for a lot of the area. And this one right here did produce a tornado when it was back here close to Hickory, Mississippi. So they're continuing a tornado warning for this one, and this does include for Scuba, Mississippi right now, and this is crossing the 45 corridor in Mississippi right now. So we've got a lot of things going on right now. We have multiple tornado warnings right now in Mississippi. But the good news is all of these are radar indicated right now. So all of these are radar indicated, so that is good. We got one for DeKalb and Scuba, Mississippi. We've got a tornado warning that does include the area of Increase, Mississippi. That is going to come across the Tsumba, Mississippi area. Got another one coming up here between Stonewall and Quitman, Mississippi. We've got another area of rotation that is west of Waynesboro and east of Laurel, and it is going to cross directly in between both of those. We've got a tornado warning that includes Bay Springs for this area right here. And then we got one down here close to Prentice, Mississippi, and that's it. Okay. All right, so let me reassess. Let me zoom out. There are your active tornado warnings, basically from Hattiesburg, in between Hattiesburg and Meridian. We've got one tornado warning that includes Clark and Lauderdale counties for a tornado that was located over Orange, Mississippi, or 8 miles west of Quitman. We've got another tornado warning that includes the DeKalb and Scuba, Mississippi area, and that one is for Kemper County, Mississippi, near Meridian Station. We've got another tornado warning that includes Jones County, Mississippi, that is 10 miles southeast of Laurel. We've got another tornado warning that was over Improv, or 11 miles northeast of Columbia, moving to the northeast at 45. And then we've got another tornado warning that includes Marion County, Mississippi, for a tornado warning that is sitting over the area of Columbia. So we've got a lot going on. And then, of course, we've got a tornado warning that includes the northern suburbs of Waynesboro, Mississippi. Now, if you're in Hattiesburg, Ellisville, or Laurel, are you kidding me? Got a tornado warning that just popped up for Hattiesburg. All right, so we got a tornado warning for Hattiesburg. I figured that would be the case. It does include Petal, Hattiesburg, and Laurel. All right, so there's your tornado. There's your tornado right there. There is your potential possible tornado. And this one, you need to get your safe place now, because this is in the city of Hattiesburg right now. If you are on the University of Southern Miss campus, get there now. We got another active tornado warning that includes Hattiesburg, Laurel, and Petal, Mississippi. Um, it's about to pop up any second. And the one for Hattiesburg goes until 2:45. There's your brand new warning. All right, so it's on top of Hattiesburg right now. It is radar indicated, and it is coming up towards the areas of Ellisville and Laurel. Okay, so there's your brand new tornado warning that does include Hattiesburg, Mississippi. All right, so let's go back to the radar. And the good news is correlation coefficient is not showing anything down. But there it is. I mean, this thing is right over the William Carey University right now. And so also the Woodlawn Court area towards downtown Hattiesburg. And this is going to be just off to the east of Southern Miss University, which is right there. This is coming up towards the Cartersville area, the Harvey area, also towards Petal. And if you are on the University of Williams Carey, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now, because this is a brand new tornado warning that does include Hattiesburg. So this is another one. This is the second one within the hour that does include Hattiesburg right now. And this warning goes until 2:45, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. So once again, got another tornado warning that includes the area of Hattiesburg, Mississippi right now. And so if you were over the William Carey University, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place. Also, this thing is now, there's your brand new update. It is sitting in between Hattiesburg and Petal right now. So this is a very serious situation coming in here towards Hattiesburg. And the good news is I'm not seeing anything that would be down with this right now. I'm a Southern Miss student across from Hattiesburg campus. Is anything coming my way? There is an active tornado warning that is over your area right now. This is going to be in between Hattiesburg and Petal right now, close to the airport over there in Hattiesburg. And so this is going to be up here towards Harvey, moving up towards the Petal community right now. So it has crossed the area, or it is very near the area of Southern Miss University, because there is Southern Miss right there. There's M.M. Roberts Stadium, and this thing is going to be just north of that area right now. We just got a new update. Okay, we got a tornado warning that includes near the area of Meridian, Mississippi. So we'll go up there in just a minute. Yeah, let me check on that real quick. Let me back out because I got a question off of YouTube asking me about Chatham, Alabama. Okay, I do not see any rotation in and around Chatham, so you are good over there in Alabama. Now, let's go back to the warning that is near Hattiesburg, and we just got a brand new update. Come on. It is still radar indicated, and it includes the areas of Glendale, Hattiesburg, Marcel, Ellisville, and Laurel. So they are continuing the tornado warning. It is now on the northern side of Hattiesburg near the Glendale area. And let me take off Mobile and put back on Jackson. And your area of rotation is going to be right there, sitting north of Petal, Mississippi right now. It is basically sitting on the 42 corridor right now. And the good news is I'm not seeing anything that would indicate that this thing is down on the ground. So the good news is that the majority of these things have dropped tornadoes away from the big population areas, which is good. Now, let me also say this. For Emily and for people on the University of Southern Miss campus, I can give you guys the all clear. It is moving through Petal and the Glendale area now. So if you were watching me on the University of Southern Miss campus, I can give you guys the all clear from this tornado warning because, like I said, it is moving off towards the north. And let me for the person that just said, is it moving north? Let me put this into motion for you. And let me put this into perspective. There's Ellisville right now. Okay, for those of you that would like to know where this thing is going, it is moving off towards the north and towards the east. Let me put my cursor. I have lost it. Okay, there it is. All right, so there is your area of rotation near Hattiesburg, and it looks like it is going to cross basically a little bit east of the area. It's going to come up here towards a point in between Monarch and Ellisville, but it looks like it is going to cross south of Ellisville and south of Laurel, based off the radar trends right now. So it does look like this is going to, based off right now, stay south of Ellisville and south of Laurel, but I cannot guarantee that. So once again, there is your active tornado warning right now. And I want to make sure my audio is working perfect. Bear with me here. Working perfect. Bear with me here. For those asking about Waynesboro, Mississippi, we got a tornado warning that is north of Waynesboro that is going to come up here in between Shibuda and Waynesboro right now, north of Highway 84. It has crossed 84 and it is moving up towards the Shibuda, Mississippi area right now. Now, the one near Hattiesburg, like I said, is now north of the city. So I can give you guys the all clear from Hattiesburg from this storm. But look down here, we've got another one coming south of Purvis right here, and I would not be surprised to see them issue another tornado warning here very soon that does include the Hattiesburg, Mississippi area. Let me also say that we've got a tornado warning that includes the area of Tsumba, Mississippi, over here towards the Kewanee, Mississippi area, just off towards the east of Meridian. And then we've got another tornado warning that is coming up here towards the Enterprise and Stonewall area. And then we've got another area of rotation that is coming from Bay Springs, coming up towards the area of New Fellowship and Mount Vernon, Mississippi. And then, of course, you've got these down here that are coming from Hattiesburg and basically moving towards the area of Monarch and Ovette once again over the same areas. But right now, this one is close to the Macedonia, Mississippi area. And so that's what we've got going on. There is no rotation near Chatham, Alabama right now. Um, this thing is coming up over Morriston right now, near the Dragon community near Macedonia, Mississippi. The good news is this thing is still radar indicated, but that looks nasty. Let me go back. Little bit of something down here. We're going to have to see if this thing is on the ground or not. That thing may be on the ground. Let me look. Let me look. We may have a developing tornado down here sitting north of the city of Hattiesburg near Macedonia, Mississippi, north of Runnelstown, north of the 62 corridor coming out of Petal, Mississippi, moving over towards Monarch and Ovette, Mississippi. And this is going to, like I said, this is going to stay south of Ellisville, south of Laurel, which is great news. All right, let's see what the update is. Okay, going to get a brand new tornado warning that is. We're going to get a tornado warning that is coming for Quitman, Shibuda, and Crandall, Mississippi. And this is for Clark County until 3 o'clock. And so that thing is going to be for this one that is coming out of Waynesboro, Mississippi. And this one will include the southeastern portion of Quitman and Shibuda. And this one is radar indicated as well. So let me back out. Your brand new polygon is going to be sitting right here across the 145, and it's going to clip Quitman just like that. We are awaiting the data on the radar to pop up. There's your brand new warning. This is radar indicated. There's Quitman, and Shibuda is right there. And this also includes the area of Quitman and Shibuda along the 145 and the 45 corridor in Summerall. All right, so here's what we got going on. We got a possible tornado that is about to cross into Shibuda, Mississippi right now. We've got another tornado warning on the northern side of Hattiesburg coming up north of Petal, moving towards the Ovette, Mississippi area. And then, of course, we've got another area of rotation that is south of Hattiesburg sitting over Purvis that could be issued at any time. We've got a tornado warning that continues for the area of Hickory and Chunky, Mississippi. And then we've got one south of Toowoomba, coming up the 2059 corridor. But there is no doubt that the strongest one on the board right now is this one right here near Shibuda, Mississippi. And I would not be surprised to see that thing drop something at any time. Let me see. All right, so we could be having a possible tornado that is sitting just off to the east of Goodwater and west of Shibuda in this area right here. We are awaiting confirmation. Yes, I can do that. Yes, hold on 1 second. Below Jackson in Alabama. There is nothing in South Alabama right now. There is one lone shower that is over McIntosh. But there's nothing over South Alabama for the person that is asking about rotation in South Alabama off of YouTube. Okay, we are getting reports now of some damage. So there's nothing going on in South Alabama. We have two areas of rotation that could very well be producing tornadoes at any time. We've got this one coming into Shibuda right now, and the good news is that this one that was near the area of Ellisville is falling apart. The one that was north of Hattiesburg is looking really ragged right now. So the strongest one on the board is going to be this one near Shibuda, Mississippi, and Clark County. Now, I did want to check something for you guys. Because we just got a report of some damage, and I wanted to share this with you. Um, Okay, we are getting reports now. All right, we are getting reports of damage coming in from Petal, Mississippi, um, in Forest County, Mississippi. So we're getting damage reports down here in this area. The public reports a structural damage to houses at the intersection of Pop Runnels Road and Macedonia Road in Petal. So we very well could have had a brief tornado touchdown, and that one is with this storm that is up here that is falling apart now near Ellisville. But we do have reports of damage coming in Forest County, Mississippi, near the areas of Macedonia, Mississippi. And let me make sure that my damage reports, let me reset them. And look at this, guys. We got another one on the train track coming from Purvis up towards Hattiesburg. And we're going to have to watch this one to see if they do, in fact, issue another tornado warning for Hattiesburg. And that one is making a beeline for Hattiesburg once again. Um, but there's the one over Shibuya right now. All right. So, like I said, I'm sorry for all of the pauses, but once again, we've got 3 active tornado warnings down here in Mississippi. We've got this big one that is sitting over Shibuya that is still radar indicated, and that is the good news. And the good news is I'm not seeing anything that would indicate that this thing is down. We've got this other one that is coming up on Hattiesburg right now. It is looking ragged over the last few scans, which is a good thing. We've got this one right here that is, once again, that is not warned, that is west of Increase, Mississippi, south of Meridian. We've got another one that is near Tsumba, Mississippi, that is about to push into the state of Alabama. And that's it. I mean, that's pretty much all we've got. We've got another area of rotation that is really pretty much petered out, sitting right here near New Fellowship.
Southeastern Mississippi. Northeastern Lamar County in southeastern Mississippi. Until 3:15 p.m. CST. At 2:15 p.m. CST, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Oak Grove, or near West Hattiesburg, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. This dangerous storm will be near Hattiesburg and West Hattiesburg around 2:20 p.m. CST. Petal, Sunrise, and Rawls Springs around 2:30 p.m. CST. Macedonia around 2:35 p.m. CST. Source radar indicated rotation. Hazards include tornado. EOT.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the third warning in a row for Hattiesburg, Petal, and Arnold Line, Mississippi. There's your brand new tornado warning once again for Hattiesburg, and this one goes until 3:15. This one is still radar indicated, but if you are back on the University of Southern Miss campus, get back in your safe spot because we got another one that's coming up from Oklahoma, Mississippi, coming up towards the area of Bonhome, uh, Bonhomie, and Dixie Pine area down there in Mississippi. Here we go again. No. So here we go again with another tornado warning that is in Hattiesburg right now. Just a second. Okay, for those of you that are just now joining me, we have a tornado warning that includes Forest and Lamar counties in Mississippi, that include the Hattiesburg, Mississippi area once again. So if you are on the University of Southern Miss campus, get back in your safe place because there's your possible tornado that is crossing the area of 59 and 98. And this is going to be down here south of Hattiesburg. But this thing is moving towards the city. Okay, so we got a tornado warning that continues to sit down here in between Bonhomie and Mars Hill. And this thing is coming up towards the Petal area again. It will be moving towards the Dixie Pine area, also Palmer's Crossing. Those are going to be the areas of concern right now, and especially along the 49 corridor down here towards the area of the Hattiesburg Bobby L. Chain Municipal Airport. This is going to be the area that is going to be producing the tornado right now. Once again, this is radar indicated down here. It is sitting over the juncture of where 59 and 98 cross. And this is going to be a tornado. This is going to be the third active tornado warning. This is brand new. And this active tornado warning for Forest and Lamar County goes until 3:15. It is currently 2:22 right now, and this warning goes, like I said, until 3:15 this afternoon. So there's your active tornado warning. It does include Hattiesburg. And thank goodness this thing is still aloft. But I do note that there's a lot of lightning around this area. And usually the lightning prediction okay. So let me back out. Take off. Um, all right, so here's the deal. We are down 4th Street and Highway 49. 4th Street and Highway 49. All right, let me check on that one. All right, so what we've got going on is we are down to three warnings in Mississippi right now. Macomb. Let me look real quick about Macomb. Macomb is in the clear other than a little bit of showers. All right, let me look at this other thunder and lightning around 4th Street and Highway 49. All right, 4th Street and Highway 49. This is going to be 4th Street and Highway 49. Is going to be very, very close to the tornado. Okay, we just got an update. It is still radar indicated from the National Weather Service up there in Jackson. They have canceled it out of Lamar. It is canceled out of Lamar because it's moved out of the county. It continues for Forest. This tornado was located over Hattiesburg, and it is moving towards the northeast at 45 miles per hour. So Lamar County is about to be removed from the polygon, and Forest County will stay in for 55 more minutes. But if you are sitting down there near the old airport road or the Elks Lake Road, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place. Also near the Timberton Golf Club, you need to be in your safe place, and especially if you are near the Hattiesburg Bobby Chain Municipal Airport as well. There it is in relation to downtown Hattiesburg, and it is going to be moving back over here once again towards Hattiesburg, Petal, and then getting up here towards Macedonia as well. All of these storms are on just like a train track. They are tracking in the same line. We've had this storm up here that was north of Waynesboro issued a tornado warning for Hattiesburg. Then we've had this one right here that issued one for Hattiesburg, and now we've got a third one that is issuing a tornado warning for Hattiesburg right now. And look down here, we got a fourth one that is developing down here south of Purvis as well. So they're on train tracks. But the good news is one confirmed damage was reported, and that was near Macedonia to structural damage to houses at the intersection of Pop Runnels Road, Macedonia Road, and Petal. So that was from the first storm that came through. This is the second one. Or I'm sorry, this is the third one. But the first one that is up here produced a damage there in Petal in Mississippi. And there, of course, there's your possible tornado near Palmer's Crossing and Dixie Pine. And there's the University of Southern Miss right there. There's 4th Street, and there's 49. So this is the area right there that you were asking about on the Southern Miss campus. And you guys are about 4 miles south of the tornado and or possible tornado, and it is going to go off towards your east. So you guys are sitting right up here, and your tornado is going to cross probably within about 2 miles off to your east. But I still want you in your safe place there if you are on the Southern Miss campus, which of course is right here. Okay, let me back out. Okay, so the tornado warning for Laurel has been allowed to expire. So, guys, we're down to 2 warnings. We are down to 2 warnings in Mississippi. We've got 3. We've got this one up here. I'll go back to Hattiesburg in just a second. We've got this one up here that is south of Tusumba near the Alamachua area. We've got this one right here that is in between Shibuda and Quitman that is about to cross over into Alabama. And then, of course, we've got this third one that is down here in Hattiesburg, in the city of Hattiesburg, and that's it. When I started this coverage, we had, I think it was 7 tornado warnings. We're down to 3. So it looks like it could very well be winding down or in a kind of a lull down here in South Mississippi right now, other than the tornado warnings that include the Hattiesburg, Mississippi area right now. And so if you were over here in Hattiesburg towards the Carterville area, over here towards the area of Sunrise, Woodlawn Court, also down here towards the William Carey University, this is going to be the area that the actual tornado is over right now. And I do want to mention that this is radar indicated. There's Harvey. There's East Hardy Street. There's Cartersville. Woodlawn Court, William Carey University, Dixie Pine. Those areas right there are really close to the area of rotation. And I'm going to back out and get a better perspective of this from Mobile. Mobile is just way too far away to see this thing too well. So flip back to Jackson. Um, Let me see if we have any other comments. Macomb, Mississippi, yes, Macomb is clear. Um, Other than a little bit of, okay, hold on. Um, Clark. Okay, where Clark? Clark. Okay. Um. All right. Let me go back up here for just a second, folks. I know you're curious about Hattiesburg, but this one right here, that does include the Crandall, Mississippi area. This one is on the ground. This one that is east of Quitman is on the ground. There it is, right there. It is close to the Shiloh community, also near the Lighton community, and this one is going to be moving up towards the area, basically over rural areas of Clark County, and then it will move over into Alabama, close to the Lisman community. So, for those of you in Alabama, you do need to watch this one because this is on the ground, and it will come up here towards the Butler and Lisman area. But that is the only one that we have confirmed on the ground is this one, and it's going to be, I can actually do a distance real quick for you out of Quitman, and this is 9 miles towards the east of Quitman, Mississippi. So that one is on the ground, and it is doing a lot of damage because the radar is actually picking that one up. Now let's go back and look at our storm down here in Hattiesburg. And that one is not as tight as it once was up there. But this one is sitting about to cross the 42 corridor, back up here, really close to where the last two uh, crossed up here towards Springfield Road, towards Petal and Macedonia, Mississippi. We've also had a little bit of structural damage up in this area from the first storm that came through. At the intersection of Pop Runnels Road and Macedonia Road in Petal. So let me see. Okay, we are getting reports now from earlier this afternoon or this morning, I should say, of structural damage and tree damage in Hickory, which is in central Mississippi in Newton County. Um, okay. Okay, we got another tornado warning coming in. Pearl River County. All right, Pearl River County, Mississippi. National Weather Service in New Orleans for Pearl River County, Mississippi. They just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for that area. Uh, Lauderdale. Okay, so there it is for Pearl River County. That comes all the way up to Picayune, Mississippi. Um, okay, we got a tornado warning that is observed. That is near Tsumba, Mississippi. Um, I'll get back to Hattiesburg in just 1 second, guys. We've got multiple confirmed tornadoes in far east Mississippi. One of them is down here near Quitman, Mississippi, about 10 miles to your east, near the Crandall community. And this one right here could be a large and extremely dangerous tornado near the community of Shiloh in Mississippi. All right, and then you've got another confirmed tornado near Tsumba. Okay, this one is from emergency managers in Tsumba. All right, so the Tsumba County, the Kemper County one is observed, and the Clark County is observed. And the one near Hattiesburg is going to be sitting up here towards Barrontown and Macedonia, and it's still radar indicated. Now, if you are down here on the University of Southern Miss campus, once again, I can give you guys the all clear. And let's look. Oh my gosh. Here we go again. Here's another area of rotation back off to the south. Now, it's not as tight as the other ones have been, but there's yet another area of rotation back off to the south here over Purvis. That's moving towards Hattiesburg. We'll have to watch that one as well. Could be something on the ground right there near Macedonia. I can't guarantee that. but that does look like something is there on the ground near Macedonia, Mississippi. So once again, let me back out. We have an active tornado warning with a tornado on the ground near Tusumba, Mississippi, which is about to cross over into Alabama. We've got another tornado warning that is confirmed on the eastern side of Quitman, Mississippi, and that one is about to move into Alabama. And then we've got a tornado warning that is near Hattiesburg and Petal near Macedonia, Mississippi, crossing the area of the 42 corridor. And then we've got down here near Picayune, Mississippi, a severe thunderstorm warning for winds in excess of 60. And that's it. So now we're down to 3 active warnings in Mississippi, and 2 of them have confirmed tornadoes with them. This one right here over Hattiesburg. Okay, this one is really falling apart over Macedonia, Mississippi. And once again, you're listening to Stephen Ray. I should be saying this often, but I'm not. Stephen Ray, and you're watching continuing tornado coverage of severe weather that is happening down in South Alabama and South Mississippi as well. They did just issue a tornado warning for Lisbon, Alabama. That does include okay, so now we've got a tornado warning down here for Picayune, Mississippi. And it's going to be for this area near Manderville. There's your brand new tornado warning. It is radar indicated. It includes Picayune, Mississippi. This is down here in the far southern portions of Mississippi. And then, of course, you've got this other one that is near Hattiesburg, north of Hattiesburg, near Macedonia. And that one's falling apart. Petal Forest County, Mississippi reports a funnel cloud, and that was at 2:33, which was about 10 minutes ago. So that is going to be the storm that is sitting near Macedonia right now. But yeah, that's what we got going on right now. This thing is about to come out of Forest County, and it's about to be out of the area of Hattiesburg. But look down here. We got another one down here, south of Hattiesburg, about to push up into the city as well. Would not be surprised to see them issue yet another tornado warning for Hattiesburg here within a matter of minutes. Yes, I see. Turtle Creek Mall. When did that come in? 40. Um, Here, any rotation on the Alabama side? Yes. Let me show you that real quick. Because I've been bouncing back and forth and focusing on Mississippi. For those of you that are asking about Alabama, we got a confirmed tornado that is coming up towards the area of Lisbon, Alabama. That is coming out of Mississippi. It is a confirmed tornado that is observed. Um, Broadway Drive. Broadway Drive. Okay. Broadway. All right. Let me. Okay. You have multiple storms coming through Hattiesburg right now. Um, you've got one on the south side that has a little bit of rotation right here. But the tornado warning that is active is actually for this storm that is about to push south of Ellisville towards the area of Avert and just north of Macedonia. That is the reason for the warning. However, the southern storm down here close to Purvis has yet again more rotation with it. So I would not be surprised to see another tornado warning issued because of this area right here. And that could. Where's that? Um, okay, for that ding that you just heard was for Clark County, Mississippi. That's to the north. Okay, so for those of you asking about Hattiesburg, you've got a lot of heavy storms in the area. The one that prompted the warning is out of Forest County now, and it is sitting up here towards the Avert area. That is the reason for the active tornado warning. Is that one circled on your screen? However, there is another area of rotation that is coming into the south side of Hattiesburg yet again, and this one is going to be right there where 59 and the 98 corridor split off. That is going to be the area of concern with the southernmost storm. Now, I do want to mention that the southernmost portion, and this one right down here, does not have an active warning with it. However, it has been like the one to the north that has been moving on a train track, and it has been coming through all of this area all afternoon. So you can see the one to the north moved out of Hattiesburg, and now this one to the south is moving into Hattiesburg. But I do want to reiterate that the Hattiesburg actual tornado warning is going to be for the northern circulation up here that is moving out of Forest County. But I do want you guys just to be in your safe place just for a few more minutes until we see what they do with the southern storm right now. And if the southern storm is warned, it will be moving towards the same areas again, the Dixie Pines area, the Palmer's Crossing, and then basically getting up here towards the airport, Cartersville, and East Hardy Street. So that is going to be the area of concern. It is sitting right now where number 11 and 59 cross and fork right there at 98 south of Mars Hill. And I'm interested to see what they do with this warning. Hold on, let me see. Rankin County, Mississippi. Okay, we're getting a lot of reports from earlier in the day, back from Hickory, Mississippi, from Sharkey, Mississippi, and of course from Rankin County, Mississippi. Those are in central Mississippi, and those guys saw it really bad overnight and into the day yesterday. Um, yes. Uh, Okay, briefly, I would like to post something for you guys on the screen. The radar is going to go off really quick. For those of you that are wondering where to go when sheltering from a tornado, that right there is the best options to go. It is near the center of your home, near the center and away from windows. Make sure that you have no exterior rooms and no top floors. And once again, no place outside is safe from a tornado. Make sure you get into a sturdy shelter and move quickly to a basement or an interior bathroom or closet and put as many walls between you and the tornadoes as possible, because that is where you guys ultimately need to go in the event when sheltering from a tornado here in Mississippi, Alabama, or wherever you go. So I did want to make sure that I told you guys where to go in the event of a tornado. Okay. Okay. So we've got areas of rotation. Okay, we got a brand new tornado warning that is going to be for Clark County in Mississippi. This one is going to include Shibuya, Mississippi, and DeSoto, Mississippi, and that one's going to be um, okay. We got another tornado warning. They are continuing this active tornado warning because here we go again with another area of rotation south of Hattiesburg. Okay, so we got a tornado warning once again, a new one that includes, this is the fourth one for Hattiesburg this afternoon. This active tornado warning is going to be for this area right here, that is across the 59 and 98 corridor. Right there where they split, there's your brand new active tornado warning. It is radar indicated. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Hattiesburg, moving to the northeast at 40 miles per hour. Petal, Sunrise, and Macedonia are in the path of this one. And it does look like that this is going to be just off towards the east of the Southern Miss University. Now, this one does not include Southern Miss University. Um, Of course, there is Southern Miss, and there's the Hattiesburg Zoo right here. There is Pete Taylor Park, and this tornado warning is going to be off to your south. So if you're in Petal, or if you're in Macedonia again, down here on the southern extent of Hattiesburg, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. They've canceled the other warning. And I think that is the last warning that we're going to have to deal with right now, because it does look like that this is moving to the east of Hattiesburg. All of this storm right here, if you track this is going to go like that and skip Hattiesburg. So I think the fourth warning for Hattiesburg will be the final warning we have to deal with this afternoon for the Hattiesburg area. And there it is, right there, crossing the 59 and the 90 corridor right now. Now, once again, this is radar indicated, and that looks suspicious right there. Let me look at this from Jackson, from Mobile. Okay, Mobile's not picking it up. All right, so there's your possible tornado. Look at this right here. That little blip on the radar is right over the couplet. And that might actually be something down. But I need another scan to confirm it. But if you're in Palmer's Crossing, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place. It is no longer there, so that is really good news. That there is nothing down. Because if it would have stayed there, then we could have had something down. So that is good news. But once again, if you are near the municipal airport down there in Hattiesburg, this is the area of concern. And once again, unfortunately, this is the fourth, yes, the fourth tornado warning of the day that does include the Hattiesburg area. I do, however, think this will be the last of them, because I think that this is going to be moving off towards the east of Hattiesburg here within the next few minutes. And all of the stuff to the south is basically going to be pushing over here towards the areas of Lucedale, Mississippi, Wiggins, Mississippi, and further east of Hattiesburg. So I think once we get this one through Hattiesburg, this will be it for the Hattiesburg area, and we desperately need a break down here in this area right now. So this area of rotation is sitting right now over the 49 corridor, and it does look like that this one move towards the 42 corridor and more towards the Runnelstown area than Petal and Macedonia. So this one is going to be further east. So definitely the storm system and the entire system is moving east of the Hattiesburg area. And I think this is going to be the last push. Now, you do see we've got one last line of showers and thunderstorms, but none of this is severe at the moment. And that is good. So I think once we get this one out of Hattiesburg and the Hattiesburg area, I think we are going to be all clear from severe weather through the remainder of the evening hours. Okay, so this one is going to be basically east of Petal, over here, right over the Macedonia community, and then it will get over here towards the areas of Runnelstown, and then Ovette, and then Mulberry, Mississippi. Let's see. It has crossed out of Hattiesburg. All right, the tornado warning has been expired for Forest County in Mississippi. So that means we are done with tornado warnings right now. So I am about to sign off. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your afternoon and evening. And please stay tuned for the latest weather information. If we have any other warnings, I will be back. But the one for Hattiesburg and Forest County has been allowed to expire. And as soon as it leaves the screen, I will be signing off here in just a second. But it did say expired. And we're waiting for it to officially clear out the screen. It is gone. We can give a round of applause that it is over. The majority of the severe weather, and I do want to say this real quick before I sign off. The remainder of the severe weather risk for Mississippi for the rest of the evening is going to be basically from Hattiesburg and points over in this area all the way down to the coast. Basically, from this area and this line of storms and points off to the east. If you are west of this line, you guys are through with severe weather. So let me put this on. And if you guys are west of this line, you guys are through with severe weather. If you are east of it, you still have the potential for tornadoes. So basically, from Gulfport to Pascagoula, down here towards the areas of Wiggins, Mississippi, all the way up here towards the Lumberton community, you guys still have the potential for severe weather through the remainder of the evening. But Hattiesburg in the clear, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday evening. And I'm done with severe weather coverage. Be careful and God bless.